about the long, man, Mike is dead. Third, April, this May, time is flying by. And they digging deeper and deeper as we go. I tell you, I've never seen the world so occupied with everything else outside. Everybody, the the political side of it is like, and then I never thought in maybe that I would see people doing this truthfully. And this stuff, I mean, where I am with this stuff, because hey, truthfully, we used to be used to it. We've been dealing with this stuff for ages, but now things are more intense as to the demonic plan. And it involves, and it's all over said and done, we know what it involves. And it's this stuff is so great. But if you go back, we go back our business and you're talking to everybody else, and you like, why don't these people see? Because for the vast majority of people, they're not. I mean, at least I don't think. If they're concerned about who you are and why things are going the way it's going, because it is about it is about who you are and what the most high is about to do with his people. So with that, the world is not looking at Satan has some why. It's about the long people they can do, right? You could look it in. So this is something that you understand until until they understand why things are happening the way they happen. And it's all about people. It's all about the people. Because I mean, right now, we live in a very selfish world. A very selfish world. That's what we live in. This is what we got to do. The average person. Now, what about Negro? But the most high let them know you should do it after you because that's who you come. Everything is being prepped just for a particular people. And then the people moving on about their business. The people are doing what they want to do. And just like the sister said, in Noah's time, and they took no note. They weren't paying attention. Noah was building, Noah was building the ark. And while he was building the ark, they was mocking him, they was taunting him, and things of that nature. The same thing was happening, but you have brothers and sisters that they're telling the world, we're the people in the book. We are the Israelites. And what do people usually do? They look aside the head like you crazy. Because one, it is a secret. It is a secret to your family. Two, they are believing the lie that has been told for you. And some, I'll say some of them have biblical knowledge, especially, especially those who call themselves going to these type of schools to fight, and they use themselves, but yet they choose not know that he's not the Antichrist. They do. And they're going about their daily routine as if they haven't done. But at the same time, they're making themselves responsible for what they walk out. But he wants to give you knowledge. He wants to give you knowledge. It's like each and every last one of us, we have the responsibility to let the world know. One, any and everything about the kingdom. And the kingdom, like I said, is unique to what brothers and sisters who are kingdom. So, yes, you have that responsibility that come from you. Go and tell the people of the nation about the coming kingdom, the kingdom of peace. Who's involved in the kingdom? And if they really want to survive, they have to give up something in line with the Most High in order to be granted life, to be granted salvation. So if you look at this, well, I've seen the video of Trump talking about black people coming to him asking I don't know what what bottle of Jack Daniels is he sipping on? Shabbat Shalom runs across. Oh, you know what? No, let me say this. Yeah.
All right. What about now, Sister Cross? I don't know why this thing keep on connected to that Bluetooth. But this is what we're looking at. All right, thanks a lot, sis. But this is what the world is doing. This is a you want to talk about a swift shift in something, brothers and sisters. Yeah, that shift. I mean, it hit, and it seems like the more the Most High adds something to these days that has been prophesied, the devil tries his best to circumvent it. You know, just to get you kind of not thrown off, but occupied. That's the thing. And I'm looking at this stuff. There's a lot of things that they at least what the world is saying that's on the table that they want to do. And if we truthfully get caught up in the shenanigans, we gonna find ourselves being we may find ourselves in some serious trouble if we do not stay alert to these times and as well as the actions of these people. Now, it do appear these people they're trying to do some things that is what's the word, unheard of when it comes to Negroes. Is this the hatred? Is this that intense hatred that we supposed to see? I mean, I understand that this world or this country, France, they highly upset at this brother Abraham Tory, and I mean, what? Everybody. I mean, this man is like. Do you brothers and sisters remember George Floyd? Only thing about it is he's still living, and this brother has respect across the board. Shabbat shalom, sister brother Robert, and Shabbat shalom, sister Van P. This brother got support globally because now what? We've been saying this. These countries are so used to going into Africa, doing what they want, how they want, when they won't. And now they're upset because these leaders saying, no more. They're telling them, you ain't gonna step off in here like that no more. So now what do they do when you can't get their way? Just like a little sport child. They hoop, holler, and cry, and at the same time, mm, they want to take a life because they can't take what they used to take any longer. That's what's happening. When it's all over said and done, when you take out the take away everything, you come to realize they can't get what they used to get, and now they freezing. And then this is the thing. We um hmm, what they're trying to do and what they're saying, it's affecting us because you got a whole lot of African Americans that are speaking about this now. Yes, they speaking about that brother's survival. So yes, this brother and George Floyd, they're on the same table. Only thing different about it, they want to kill him. Well, I'm sorry, delete him. That's what they want. That's what they want. But they can't. These days, no, brothers and sisters, this is just me. I'm up under the assumption, from what I'm seeing, that those days of just going in, taking out leaders and things of that nature are gone. It's done for. Um, and we, and we, we like, hey, all these leaders that they've been accustomed to deleting, it's difficult for them now. They're making some dumb decisions, very dumb decisions. We seeing it plainly. They're not seeing it. They're getting themselves all geeked up for a gold city. This is what they're doing. They're getting themselves all geeked up for something that's not going to turn out the way they're hoping it's going to turn out. Because they're so used to things working out in their way. They got their heads so far in La La Land. It is unbelievable. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Kenneth. And you're right, Sister Cross. Yeah, it seems that there's been a great deal of prayer for that brother. A great deal of prayer. And I tell you, this is a very dangerous time for any nation to delete that brother. Now, I'm just saying, if they ever got their hands on him and something happened to him, no, brothers. I think that those days of George Floyd will be a lot worse because it's going to be like we are living, we're seeing it. We know why you want him. We know why they want him deleted. Then you talking about especially Black people coming together because we know exactly what they have done, what they had in plan. And I think there was an invitation they had for him to come to the United States. I was like, man, you must be stupid. What makes you think a brother in an African country, and to which they know for a fact they don't like because he's not feeding, into their shenanigans. That we're gonna come there and he go like he's coming down a bit. Man, you must be stupid. Come. Shabbat shalom, brother Earl. They crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous. This world got itself into a brothers and sisters, listen to me. This is going to be one of the worst. Let me see. Destructive time. And it's going to blow our minds for this nation. I'm seeing it. It's not going to look good. Oh, no. It's not. It is not good at all. Let's see. Oh, girl. It was you're right. They've been trying to get at this brother for a moment. They've been trying to get at him for a moment. And they cannot get their hands on this man. And see, and like I said, brother, if they manage to get their hands on him, this is just a warning. The West really need to sit there and fall back, because now no, you're gonna have the world coming upon you, and it's gonna be a world of Negroes. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a world of Negroes, and there ain't gonna be nothing pretty about the situation. Now, if you want to incite a people, and like I said, brother, Sister Linda Cross, yes, the love for this country, the hate for this country is real. It's deep. It's deep. I'm just hoping and praying that the Most High continue to protect that brother. I do. Because I don't think they understand the gravity. And I know they do not understand the gravity of it, because they worrying about what they can get. That's it. That's all they are worried about. We need these minerals out of this country. Now, and the sad thing about this, brothers and sisters, this shalom, Shabbat shalom, Sister Patricia. They're so used to showing their disrespect to Africa till now they got to a point. This brother then woke up. He kicked out France and things of that nature. Now they over there cold. They don't have no electricity. Well, they're about to be cold. They don't have no electricity. And the thing about it is this, brothers and sisters, these brothers and sisters here, I mean, I ain't gonna say brothers and sisters, I mean the people here in this country are going about their daily routine as if ain't nothing changed. It ain't hit them yet. The comfort has not been disrupted thoroughly. That's the thing. And the thing I like about this, brothers and sisters, it seems that brothers and sisters are getting themselves in a situation where they're getting their minds set for some discomfort. It's like they're practicing for it. All right. We may not have no electricity. All right. I'm gonna start me a raised garden bed or whatever the situation. But this is what brothers and sisters are doing. They're getting themselves because they know, hey, if they're not getting the resources from the United States, and here we are in captivity, we're up under their nonsense. When I say we are up under it, they've been stealing while we was in captivity. And yeah, we've been getting residues off of it. Yes, we have. But brothers and sisters, no, they starting to look at now. Prepare yourself. We're tired of our brothers and sisters suffering for these countries because truthfully, it served it served the Gentiles more than it served us. Hold on, Sister Linda. Boom. Let me do it this way. There we go. Sister Linda. Sister Linda. Mm, if something did happen to that brother, all they will do is have a whole lot of Negroes standing up. See, they're not playing this into their cards. They're not trying to have this thought. They need to think. They need to think about this truthfully. They do. This brother's out there globally. Is Negroes from the least to the greatest of Negroes speaking about this brother. And it's very rare you go find anything negative about this brother. And he got other people, other leaders in Africa sharing the same mentality towards the West. And they're coming to understand we don't need the world. The world need us. There's a taking back of Africa. And I mean, that's happening swift. Malawi just joined in with that brother. Brother, I mean, this brother's on a campaign. He's on a campaign. And it seems that campaign is running strong too. It is absolutely running strong until it will get to a point where brothers they have a World War III on the horizon. You can literally see the planes coming in. That's what you're seeing. It's like they have so many fights, so many fronts. Man, you can't be on all these fronts at one time. It's just absolutely impossible. And now, not only who's that? Who that said that? I think Sister Linda Cross. You stated that this world is. I mean, this land is hated. You got a lot of hate that's going out there, and for those who are associated with this country. The Rev 2939 people, yeah, they getting it. The world is getting at them. And so now, and then at the same time, now this is the thing. You have all of this stuff going on, and you're still trying to affect Negroes. This is what you want to do to Negroes. It's like they just, how can I put this? You cannot fight every battle, but in their little bitty minds, they're trying their best to do it because they feel that they have a privilege right now, that they have the strength. And I mean, if this is the devil, he is absolutely making a plumb fool out of them. A plumb fool. Because that's what they are walking into their own destruction. That's what they're doing. And I tell you, brothers, this is not going to look good for them at all. You talk, When I say that this system or this land, brothers, who this is going to a movie could not do any type of justice for the destruction of this country. It's not. And I don't even think that we can truthfully understand the gravity of what they're putting themselves into. It's just like what you said, Sister Linda Cross. If something was to happen to that brother, no, I think the brothers won't. They will have to lay hands on somebody. They would. I seriously believe that they would lay hands on people because Negroes, we we are on a whole different plateau. We want to be left alone, but they keep on um, dragging us in. That's what they doing. They dragging us on in. Now, one moment they do this Agent Orange do not want you in the military, and then this is the thing that got me with that. Now he get this black army officer to stand up as a poster child for the country. And the thing about it is this: you know what this man is doing? He don't want no blacks in the army, and especially high-ranking blacks. No, but then he go stand up and got his face all on the milk carton and everything, talking about this brother in Africa. You know, that's the thing that got me. Now all of a sudden he's reading the narrative that they want him to see as a black man or a black woman. Now you just sit right there. This brother here talking about this man is a threat. The man is not a threat. They made him out to be a threat for something that he owns. He owns it, but he's a threat because you can't get your hands on it. This is what they've been used to, brothers. This country is used to taking, and we know the history of them. They always want to take, ravage, and then after they get through doing what they are doing, they want to put on a clean suit, shirt, tie, straighten their hair out, and walk before the people of the world and say, oh, it was a necessity that we did for the security of the country. They will lie and tell a good lie and make you feel like you patriotic and you holding on to a patriotic lie. This is what this world has done. Now it has so many different fronts that it got to contend with. You got Iran. You got the situation that's going over there in what they call the Middle East. And then you got all these countries that has this hatred for this country. And then you got a people saying, hey, let's make this place great again. How in the way you go do all this stuff? And then at the same time now, you're attacking your own your own residents. This is what this country is doing. It's attacking its own people. And for the vast majority of them, hey, they're saying, do what you got to do. I do not want my life disrupted. That's what this country is saying, or the resident, the vast majority of them. It's so much they doing now, brothers and sisters. There's a separation, and there is a a gradual, um, a gradual coming together. Because now I've been hearing the brothers in France, brothers in the European lands, all speaking fondly of the brother Abraham Tory. No, and they're giving their support. They're giving their support to this brother. They have done well, this country rather. They're looking at how can they get to this brother. It's not working. Whatever they've been trying, but they've been doing, brothers, back in the days, it's just flat out it's not working. And when I say it's not working, I'm talking about they just can't go there and get another African to take. No, it's like it always comes out. Is this what the you need to hold on, Sister Linda? Let me say, Brother Earl. Huh. And that's how they always try to go inside to get their dirty work done. They go find somebody who go look like him. That's what they do. They're going to find somebody who look like them. They just can't throw makeup on. I mean, what? We can see through that. So in order to go into make, we need one. We need one of his. And what is usually behind it? Money. Money is always behind it. But at the same time, in order to say, hey, that their hands are clean, we know how this world gets down. We know exactly how they get down. And if they want to get to a point where they do not want the world to know that they have their hands in it, they have that man. They'll have him deleted before they even pay him. This is the demonic side of Satan's system. Satan got these people knowing that, hey, we need those resources. AI is not going to continue to advance if we don't get those resources. We need that gold, cobalt, whatever. We need all of it. Shh, please. That's the thing. I mean, it's sad though. And you know what? And it could be this now, brothers, that people are looking at. No, this is. I mean, they may go in there and get somebody. And I mean, when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, what it's always going to be about money. And I mean, when it comes to our brothers and sisters on that continent, they're going to propose to them. We'll give you this here if you can do this here. It's always money because what they used, they held the purse over their heads, as they say. They put our people into this economic downfall. That's what they did. And so now, back in the days, yes, they just knew shit. They knew they had the money to do what they needed to do. What happened in Rwanda? They got that stuff. France did that dumb stuff. France did that dumb stuff. And then try to walk away as if they didn't do nothing. Just like a little old sissified coward. Walk away as if they ain't did nothing. Got our brothers and sisters over there fighting and killing one another. They good at putting things like that together. That's demonic. They excellent with doing things like that, and it's always has something to do with money. The French can go in there and say, "Hey, your tribe is stronger than this tribe here, and this is what we're trying to do." Shoot. Oh, brother Earl, um, you're talking about Obama, brother. Well, yeah, we know what he did with Gaddafi. Yeah, we know exactly what he did with them, and their political world. And brothers and sisters, and this could be me. This could be just me. Where's the other political side of all this stuff that Trump is doing, and that what he wants to get done? Where's Obama at? Have you brothers and sisters heard anything that he's speaking against? Um, I ain't seen nothing about Biden. I haven't seen nothing from no major politician that's speaking against what they're doing. The mass deportation. I ain't heard nobody say nothing. I have not seen it. Not one time have I seen or heard of anything that he's doing, which is giving me the assumption they knew what was going to happen. They knew, brothers and sisters, up under the Biden administration, all of these people came into this country. They opened up the flood doors. That's what they did. They opened up the doors, and they came in. Now he got to act like he's Superman, and he's doing his very best in doing that. I'm talking about that superhero, the Orange Agent. He's doing it. He's acting as if Shabbat Shalom, Professor Galen. That's what he's doing. And these people, they're sucking it up. Oh yes, Trump is doing this here, and and things. I mean, okay, but trust and believe. There's a plot that he's doing. He has the South Africans, the white Africans, the so-called white Africans, open up a door for them to come to the United States. And he is also plotting an exit of blacks. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And then he go get on and make this announcement talking about black people want some type of security from him. Show me one black video. This is what he's out there getting people in their little bitty heads. But you know, what he claims he's hearing from African Americans, from Negroes. Now, all he's doing right now, brothers and sisters, he's getting brothers, sisters, he's getting them heated. That's what he's doing. That's it. I mean, when it's all over said and done, he is literally getting us heated. I mean, I can believe that all of them, they on the same totem pole, brother. That's I don't celebrate. I mean, I do not separate Hillary, Obama, from Bush to what's his name, to Trump. They on the same totem pole. They serving the same purpose when it's all over said and done. They are serving the same purpose. Uh, There you go, Brother Earl. They're working together. Ain't nobody gonna tell me anything different. They're not gonna tell me anything different. I know they're working together. Why? Well, you have one hand, you got two hands on the body, two arms. And so on one hand it's saying, hey, keep the Negroes satisfied. The other one's saying, man, ain't nobody worried about these Negroes and so and so, so and so. All right, I understand what you're saying, but let's keep them satisfied while we do this here. The other hand, no, I want to make my whole body great again. Get rid of them. I'm not worried about what these Negroes want. That's how they are getting down. And yeah, they got us with that black thing. They did. Obama became president. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yeah, they had us feeling a certain way. Oh, but let me tell you something. We woke up real quick though. We woke up. Whoa, wait a minute. What did this cat upon? And we started seeing it. Mm. They dressed him in black. And yeah, we fell for it. Because that was that oppression that we was feeling. When he became president, that was the pressure as Negroes. That was the emotion we was feeling. We felt, oh man, we finally got one in there. And just like we sat back, we took a deep breath and we just let it loose. Finally got a Negro in the office. Found out he's not even a Negro. Yeah. Shalom. Shabbat shalom, brother Yah Saint. He was not a Negro. It is not. And brothers, it is what it is. But it just showed our deep-seated desire as black people. That's what it showed. And it's not good. It's not the fact that it wasn't good. It was excellent. They just fooled us. That's all. That's all that's all it was. Because all they did for themselves, they just showed the strength of black people. We can sit here and say why black people don't come together. Brothers and sisters, those days are gone, and I think we need to leave that alone. Because all it takes is the right climate, for black people to come together instantly. Because we almost did it. We were just fooled when it came to Obama. We almost did it. Not just one time. What's his name? George Floyd. George Floyd, that brother gained international presence from his death. We talking about all over the world. There was Negroes on it. We were speaking about it. Where we literally seen a living man die in real time before our eyes. We seen that. I tell you, brothers and sisters, all we need is the right environment. And instantly, hey, they're not the scriptures say, can a nation be born in one day? Brothers and sisters, let's go back and look at the history, recent history of actions of a nation and how we responded. All this, the Most High is getting us, he want us to know, look at the environment. Look what it takes to draw you together. Brothers and sisters, we drawing together and I don't think we're realizing it. Not one red thing. He didn't do nothing for us. And brother Professor Galen, that's the only thing that he kept on emphasizing. Him and his entire political party. That's all they was doing. It was straight sexual immorality. And and then the thing about it is he was using his blackness just to go to Africa to push that agenda. And they pushed that agenda hard. The woman who was claiming that she wasn't black, she claimed black, and she went over to Africa, and she was still preaching the same thing that Obama was preaching. The bowl of the alphabet bowl, the soup rather. This is what they did. That's the only thing that they was doing. And I'm gonna just tell you something about this. The devil knew, hey, I do not need any more seed coming from these people. And he got into that political party. He did. He got into them. And he knew, put this spirit into their heads of this alternative lifestyle. And he did. That political party did just that. They wrote bills. Do you know they got a crime bill and we do not? People that practice the alphabet, soup, cereal, whatever, they have a crime bill. We do not. You say something about them, you can get into at least back in that administration, you can get into some serious trouble. You don't necessarily have to touch them physically to get in trouble with them. You say something, oh man, your whole career or life is done away with. They had a strength we still do not have. When I say, brother, this it was demonic. It was absolutely demonic. But when you fall back from that, not fall back, but when you go back and you listen to what Yahushua was saying about the days of Lot, how the days of Lot would affect his people. No, it made no sense, Brother Galen. They knew our makeup. They knew our makeup. Brothers, think about it. AIDS was created and they dumped it like an atomic bomb in Africa. And they was telling our brothers and sisters, oh, this is for malaria. This is what they was telling our people. And what do our people, what? They were sticking out their right arms and taking it. Did not know that they was being infected because this is Satan. He went in and he tried his best to decimate a people. That's what he did. Yeah, you're right, sister. Sister Alenda. And they had the audacity to call us niggas. They did. But this is the depth of the devil because he knew, brothers and sisters, when the Most High, when he was talking about, I was listening to Ezra and how Israel deviated from the Most High's rules and regulation. And they went out there and they started taking foreign wives. Ezra He was highly upset. Highly upset. Now we had to come down 2025. At least that's what they say in the year we in. You know, they add months, take away months. This is a man's doing. But when it's all over said and done, brothers and sisters, it's this. This attack has always been about you, about us. Now we wakening up and we holding on strong to it too. You trust and believe brothers nowadays, they're teaching their kids, their sons and their daughters, you do not marry anybody outside of your people. And they very hard upon it too. If Indians, Pakistanis can have that desire, but they will look at you and tell you, oh, you're being prejudiced. That's the devil. If somebody came and said to you, brothers and sisters, that's the devil who's speaking to you. That's the devil, because the devil understands your worth in your blood. That's what they understand. That's what they the devil understand that's down to down to a science. And this is the reason why Yahushua was saying the days of Lot. There's no procreation in that. There is no procreation. If Satan can stop that bloodline from ever existing, he would do it. And he's doing it. He's doing it. You got it. I mean, brothers and sisters, shame. Sister Linda Cross, they can't even spell that word. They cannot. Ooh, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh boy. I tell you. Women, Sister Linda, have you heard about the racist woman calling a fight? I seen that, brother Galen. I seen that. Wait a minute. She raised who? Wait a minute, brother Galen. Who raised 500,000 for her protection? The sister or the Gentile woman? Because I did see that video. I seen that. I'm telling, boy, they're gonna push the wrong buttons, brothers. They're going to push the wrong buttons because I'm seeing a people who's getting fed up with their shenanigans. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a people who's getting fed up with this nonsense that they feel that they can say and do to us. I think we're at this particular time in which we're in, brothers and sisters, we're a different breed of people instantly. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling as a Negro. This is getting it's out of hand. They're so used to coming in and doing what they want to do. I am straight. You guys to be joking me. And she raised $500,000, brother. Hoo-wee. She raised 500, brother. Right? Let me tell you something, brother Galen. Now that is absolutely just downright hideous, and it's just telling you what the vast majority of people, Gentiles, where their minds are at. Where their minds are at. That's $500,000. Let me go out here and do a GoFundMe. I want to see them do that for me. For my protection. The United States is a dangerous place, brothers and sisters. And the sad thing about it is this: the world knows it. It itself knows it. It is absolutely dangerous for Negroes. Go tell the world you want to raise money so that you can find you a better place to live. Tell me how that works out for you. That's all it did, Brother Galen. That's all it did. It just showed exactly how racist this country is. And then you got an orange person in office with white eyes who's feeding into it. Now, there was a video. This sister, she's in Canada, but she in so many words, she filed paperwork with the UN stating how dangerous it is for her to be in the United States until it got to a point that the UN moved her to Canada. I mean, I don't know why she went to Canada, but still, but she was giving her experience of how when she was dealing with some Africans, how she got dealt with and things of that nature. So I mean, I'm just going by what she said. Now I don't know, you know, I just listened to her like a couple of times, two or three times. That was about it. But one thing we do know is that this country, at this particular time now, well, it has always been dangerous for us. It has. Now, brothers, sisters, it's not time for us to be complacent in this country. We're seeing exactly how dangerous it can be for us. I know a few months ago, brothers and sisters, I was saying this. We need to be living around one another. You can think you friends with the nation. That's that's flipped, brothers. That is absolutely flipped. They gonna let you know how they getting down. You can sit up here and have your articulate your words to sound like them. They're gonna show you who they are. This is that time, brothers. Well, we need to be. Well, we have to just like put some selfish things to the side because they're showing their side. Period. They're showing their side. This woman called a 5-year-old child a nigger, and she got 500,000 from a GoFundMe. Come on now, make that make sense. Make that, please, to make sense. Man, I'm like, it make you want to just like, man, I don't know. Wait a minute, hold on, brother Galen, hold on, hold on, do this. Ooh, man, brother, Professor Galen Jones. Listen, brother, I hope, hmm, twin brothers. Mm, mm, mm. Um, mm. I'm gonna say this. I'm hoping that it wasn't sinister, but two, we. I'm hoping that it was not sinister. No, I didn't, brother. You know what, brother? And I'm gonna tell you something, brother Galen, and it's for the rest of the brothers. One thing I come to realize: working is a distraction. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all need to work and take care of families, but it's still a distraction. Um, and I'm going down the street now. I'm gonna make a U-turn. I just had to get off just for a moment. Let you brothers and sisters understand this. Working is a distraction. I was doing pre-post about when I was gonna come on, and just working. I missed a whole live and things I had to delete it and things. I think for the whole week, and then it dawned to me. It dawned to me. The devil is, and he knows that he's keeping me busy. And so I was working with this one brother. They had us as teams. And so he would do everything inside the office. He put the switches, all the equipment together. I'll run cables. I run the cables, put the cameras up, cut, terminate, all that. I did everything, and he did the other side of it. And that's how we was working. But the devil came in between me and that brother. And I said, oh, you know what, man? All right, no problem, brother. And so the company decided, hey, we'll break them up. I was already looking at this like, if they break this up, all they're going to do is make me work harder because they want me to go over there and be over this one store. But it got to the point I was like, you know what, brother, look here. I'm not finna go back and forth arguing with no grown man. I'm not. I said, you going to see it. Only reason I stayed here because of your experience. I don't have to you don't have to stand over me and I don't have to stand over you. You know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. But he didn't listen. And it happened. They separated us. Moved him over to somewhere else, moved me, and I knew what was going to happen. And here I am, training people how to do this work. And at the same time, be responsible for getting this store up and running. All they doing is making me work harder. And the devil knows exactly what he's doing. This is the reason why I went, I think, a whole week without a live. It's because, hey, this is the reason. Because, brother, I tell you, when I leave that, I mean, whoo, I be so worn out. It's ridiculous. But I was trying to show this, brothers, and the whole lot. Because, brother, when I first went into that meeting, when they training, I thought it was a DEI moment. I was like, man, what all these niggas doing up in here? And it was communication. I'm like, wait a minute, man. It was a lot of brothers in there. A lot of brothers in this training. And I said, no, something ain't right with this. And just as sure, once we got into the field, these brothers, and I'm talking about like a room, I'm gonna say at least 30 to 50 brothers. But when we got in that field, well more than half of them did not know what they was doing. They didn't. And on top of that, brother, then some of the brothers had the audacity to Shabbat Shalom, Sister Monica. She's not able to be in the chat, brothers, but she texts me and everything that she's listening to the live. So I don't mind training brothers and sisters. I don't. But we can be difficult as a people, brothers. We can. We can be difficult. And some of those brothers say, you know what, I doctored up my resume to get in here and everything. And And when I say brothers, I'm talking about brothers across the board. I'm talking about, when I say brothers, I'm talking about some Nigerians as well as brothers who was born here across the board. But I knew the moment they broke me and this other brother up, I was telling him, said, look here, you brother, you keep on arguing and fighting about this dumb stuff all you want. But they separate us. If you think they know exactly what they're doing, they come to find out, hey, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. Separate them. And they did that. And this, when it's all over said and done, brothers, this is the reason why I was not able to get to these lives. Because they're working me like, they working me like, which I am, a Hebrew. They are. But truthfully, I'm gonna rectify it some type of way. Trust and believe. It's going to be rectified. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Melody. But now let me make that U-turn. I didn't know nothing about that, Brother Galen. Because truthfully, I've been busy in things. And truth, I'm glad I recognized that this job, or any job, brothers and sisters, it can serve as a distraction. It can. But we individually, we must, truthfully, I'm going to have to put 10 toes down and stick to what I know, what I need to do. Period. Because this system, I don't care what you're looking at, how you're looking, it's going to come to its end. It's going to. Things are going to get a whole lot worse. They're going to get a whole lot worse. I tell you, now you're hearing about 2 twins drown. Brother Galen, do it look like it's sinister for those 2 twins? They were. Well, what? Hold on. They were excellent swimmers. Wait a minute. Wow. You know what? When I say brothers, yeah. Whoa, wait. From old man to young child, they keep on poking the bear. Well, in this instance, they keep on poking the lion. That's what's happening. Wow. Yeah, you're right, Brother Earl. They keep on provoking the Most High. And that's what the devil is doing. If you knew, if you know for a fact your time is short, don't go over there and mess with the microwave. If you don't know the buttons, all you're doing is speeding up your time. The devil would do his best if he get him a slow cooker, just to lengthen his life. But he keep on messing with that microwave. And that you know what? You cooking your food a whole lot faster. To eventually it's gonna be well done. But that's what's happening. He's upset. He's seeing there's an exodus of a people. I will not be able to touch these people eventually. Just like Yahushua was taken away to the throne of the Most High, the same thing is about to happen with the offspring. We're about to be taken away from the face of the devil. That's what's about to happen, brothers. Mm, mm, mm. This is ridiculous. And we still going to hear about brothers and sisters. As long as we are in captivity, this is, brothers, this is a very dangerous time for us to be in captivity. A very dangerous time. Because now what? We're not the ones who goes just said back in the times of our ancestors, when these so-called slave catchers catch one of the brothers and they tell them to get on your knees. They get on their knees, only to take one in the back of the head. We're not those people. We are not those people. And they know that we are not those people. We're not going to get down on, no, if anything, we're about to go blow for blow. This is what they are getting themselves geeked up for. You as well, brother Earl. Brother Earl. You be safe out there, brother. But this is what's happening. No, there's going to be a change in time, brothers. And you got brothers out there that's all on the internet letting it be known. No, we're training black people how to use pew pews. The world do not want to hear that. They do not want to hear that you're training Negroes how to use a weapon. They do not want you to hear that. I knew. If you're gonna, that's something you should say privately. That's from a world standpoint. Why, brothers? Because they know if they learn how to use and operate these devices, and they already athletically superior to the average human. Just imagine what can they do with that type of knowledge. You think you think these Gentile people are not thinking that, brothers? I mean, let me just give you a good example. Red Tails. Well, I ain't gonna give you no example. I'm just gonna say Red Tails. That was a group of Negroes flying those planes. Or was that World War II? They did that. Although there was some hatred going around for them, they did what they needed to do, and they stood out. When the Most High said, I will not totally abandon my people, Israel, brothers and sisters, we are living examples of that right down to this very day. Under all of whatever persecution that we can come up under, that's who we are. We still have the Most High's blessing. But brothers, I'm going to say this, though. In light of this place being a very dangerous place, we must move and be on the highest alert. Excuse me. We must be on the highest alert. We must be. It's just like what Brother Galen just said about these two twins. We need to be around one another. If you're talking about safety, brothers, they taught us how to hate one another. They taught us how to fight and delete one another. We need to get over that sooner, way sooner than later. This is real. The shift has already started. The shift has already started. And things are happening swiftly. They're happening a whole lot faster than 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 previous. The Most High is speeding it up, brothers. He is absolutely speeding it up. His great name is involved with you so-called Negroes. There's a covenant. There's a promise. There's a covenant and there is a promise that the Most High, he got to take care of that. He is not a man that he tell lies. He said he's coming for the apple of his eye. Shabbat shalom, brother. We got next. And I'm telling you, we got next. Because eventually, brother, you're going to change that name to we here now. You're gonna be like, we here now. And it's happening. It is absolutely happening. And the world is recognizing it. You got people that are in here talking about this stuff now. And the thing that they know something is on the horizon. When the Most High tells his people different things, the devil becomes a lot more active. The moment that we looking and saying the devil is getting weak, he managed to get him a shot of coffee, caffeine, to spark him up. Because there's going to come a day where we're going to get information from the Most High that he can't even do nothing with it. There will not be another uh, distraction. There will not be a distraction. This is going to be this is going to be about strict action of a people. That's what's going to happen. When you're dealing with a man, his life is about to be taken. He's walking down this aisle, taking his final steps, his final breaths. It gets real then, don't it? You never realize how much you enjoy living. The same thing is happening with the devil, brothers and sisters. Although he's going into an abyss for 1,000 years of inactivity, that is a death-like situation that he's about to go into. We have to be living. The Most High deemed it necessary that we live to see, to experience, to feel everything about this system. That's what he deemed, that we feel it, experience it, and we have full blown knowledge about how wicked this system is and who was controlling the system. It's going to get to a point where we do not want to go down this road ever again. You want to talk about people that's going to be headstrong about that? We go be that generation of people. That's who we are. That's the stamp that we go have on us. We're not going to be the people. The Most High says, separate yourself. Oh, he did? Okay, no problem. We're going to be adamant about it because we know what, we know the pros and the cons of not being separated. Our forefathers, they did not know it. And they fought against it from the decrees of the Most High. They fought against it. We have an experience of a wicked spirit, a trampling of a people. We have that experience, brothers. That's what we have. We have lifelong experiences with the devil and his activities. We have the experience of not being separated. We have an experience of losing our heritage. Everything the Most High told his people that we should not go down, we experienced every last bit of it, brothers. We experienced all of it. We have that experience. The Most High did not want us to go through this here. Mm-mm. He gave us a choice, and unfortunately, we was not around. We wasn't even thought of at the time. We didn't know, but we had to come down this line because our forefathers, with their disobedience, provoked the Most High, and he did it slowly. Truthfully, brothers, he did it over time. That right there just shows you how much the Most High loves his people. And I don't think we understand the gravity of his love. I don't think we really truthfully understand the gravity of his love for his people, Israel. It had to be something heart wrenching to him to let his people to go down, to be trampled, to hop into doing things that the world don't do. But he had to let his people go in order for them to appreciate who he is. We had to go. And here we are, an awakening nation of people. We have on our resume an experience that our forefathers do not have. Yes, they may have had the prophets. They have had, things that we now wish that we can have that they had. Mm-mm. They do not have this experience. We do. The ones the Most High talked about thousands of years ago, we're those people. And it is a privilege. Let's not misunderstand that. It is a privilege for us to live, see, and feel why the Most High said, just listen to me. Now we understand it now. We understand that. We understand that wholeheartedly. And the Most High said, now do not go to your left. Do not go down this road. We don't need no explanation. We take his word and we keep it moving. We go to the right. We hang tight to the right. This is who we are. And with this awakening, well, let me not say with the awakening, with this judgment, this stuff is absolutely real. They didn't provoke the Most High so much, brothers and sisters. It's like, bring on judgment. My people, they went through it. They seen it. They understand it. My people, they keep yelling now. They keep praying. They keep crying to me. I'm not going to keep on turning. I know this. I mean, I'm not turning a deaf ear. But no, what do a father do when his child is in trouble? He comes. He comes running. And you got a Gentile woman who called a 5-year-old a nigger. Now, the same scenario is being played out right down to this day. He's doing his deed. He's doing his deed. If he got us to continue to down to the last second, if I got to take out some kids, you Negroes, you Israelites, so be it. That's what he's going to do. And the Most High, he'll allow it. There's nothing that the devil can do that the Most High not undo. Just flat out, just turn around and do it to a supreme way that you can't even come up with a word for it. Because what he does, brothers, he just hinders. That's all he does. He hinders. The Most High create and the Most High takes away. It's going to be one or the other. He may lay some of our family members down. That is the devil. The Most High know how to raise up for eternity. The devil don't have that ability. He does not. Brothers, what's going on in this world is going to be it's going to try us. It is. We are in captivity in a nation that does not, they got a hatred for us. They got a hatred. They have an intense hatred against us. We are in a very dangerous time. And brothers and sisters, truthfully, I think this is the most dangerous time ever in our history of captivity. This is it. For you brothers and sisters that can make room for it, make room for it. If you feel that this place is too dangerous for you, put yourself in a better position, brothers and sisters. Put yourself in that position. Because you may never know how you may be helping another brother and sister. And if you're not able to do that, brothers and sisters, this is just my encouragement. When the Most High says to separate yourself, brothers and sisters, find yourself some brothers and sisters that has the same type of mindset. Do just that, because it's going to get to a point where they're going to come. They go bring themselves together. Matter of fact, the woman got $500,000, brothers. The woman got $500,000 for protection. That right there, letting you know that this nation, she got, she did a GoFundMe and she got 500,000. Are you joking me, brothers? That right there should tell you exactly what's the mindset of this nation. You're right, Brother Galen. It's unbelievable. I mean, brothers, that right there served as a witness to us. The dangerous situation that is right before our very eyes. Let me go ahead. Now, if I said this is a very dangerous place and I'm in need of protection, let me do a GoFundMe. Tell me how much money you think I'm going to get. Tell me how much. It won't be no 500,000. It will not be no 500,000 because I'm in fear of my life. And my claims are legit. They are legit. That 500,000 that the woman got, that's hate, brothers. That's that hate money. And the orange agent, all he's doing is feeding it. But there's going to be a change of events. It's going to be a change of events. And it's going to be one, brothers and sisters, we're going to endorse it. We will be endorsing the change of events. It's happening. The shift has already started. Mm, mm, mm. You're right, brother. Hold on. We got to keep our, hey, we got to keep our eyes upon the Most High. We got to always look up to Him. It's happening, brothers. It's happening. You got a dying nation, brothers. You have a dying nation. They seeing a change of events. There's a spirit in the air. And along with that spirit in the air, there's a hint of fear. There's a hint of fear. And there's a nation that all of the hate that they poured out on a people in captivity, that hate from other nations is running deep. It's running very, very deep. Today, I mean, what? They're making shot, they're making um making calls. If you don't do this here, you don't do that, you cannot do business with the United States. And then you got other countries like they're saying in so many words when it's all over said and done. It's this, brothers. Nigga, please. You need the world to be a nation. This is what other nations is saying to the United States. You and they looking at it because they have left a history. You always buy from other countries. You need the other countries. You manipulated the dollar to give you power, and you wielded that power. Now you call yourself being a policeman to the world. They're tired of your policing. Because this little dirty cop was stealing off the top and sleep with other men's wives. Now they're looking back at you. You're worthy of death. That's it. All of that hate, brothers, that they poured out on us, these nations is pouring out on them. And the sad thing about it is this: they continue to hate you. They continue to hate you. They continue to hate you while nations are thinking about destruction for them. You're right, Sister Monica. You're right. They put themselves in a very bad situation. Instead of repenting, they just flat out can't do it. They don't want to do it, and they go get judged for not doing it. They rather keep on with the dangerous path that they on. If I can't have these Negroes, nobody can. This is their mindset. You got these philosophers and things of that nature, and they telling you, y'all need to go there and apologize to the African nation. This is what they're saying. This going is serving as a witness to these nations. It ain't just the United States going to get it's going to get it's under judgment. It ain't just the United States. Anybody that is associated with it is under judgment. And we know that her dirty hands are global. It's global. This is what we're seeing. We thought we feeling this stuff, brothers, but at the same time now, we need to be striving ourselves back together. And at the same time, I'm gonna say this too. It's easy to say we need to get um hmm, hmm, our captivity, brothers. Our captivity has been one that is full of technology. Listen to what I'm saying on this. That's not the case in Africa. Africa do have some technology, but it's not as close to developed nation. Let's just put it that way, as they say. Because truthfully, I like Africa the way it is. That's just me. That's just me. There's a lot of things that living in the United States I don't necessarily need. But what you may think is a need in Babylon may not be a need in Africa. Because truthfully, that's what got our brothers and that's what got our forefathers in trouble when they left Egypt. They was up under the assumption what they had while in captivity. We're going to be put in that same predicament, brothers and sisters. And all of this stuff in captivity, brothers and sisters, it can work against you. And for some, it's going to work against us when we're placed in the wilderness. That's a known fact. It just may work against us, and unfortunately, brothers, it will. And I'm just hoping that I don't be that example. I do not want to be that example. When you look at what you got here, brothers and sisters, in the United States, see, they're not going to tell you about all these exploding homes. They're not going to tell you that. Homes just, out of the clear blue sky, just blowing up. Brothers and sisters, those pipes in the ground are over 100 years old, just for cooking gas. Come on now. Why do you think they're digging up these certain neighborhoods? And usually, mhm, the white neighborhoods are going to get them first. If they building like a new subdivision, trust and believe, yeah, they rather build a whole new subdivision. And I'm telling you, brother, when you think you just going down in the country now, you got a whole new subdivision down in the country. They know what's going on. Africa does not have a piping system for cooking gas. No, the brothers and sisters there, they cook off of the wood, or they go get a tank of propane. And I'm talking about the nice, and I'm talking about the very nice homes. Propane, brothers. Ain't no cooking gas. You don't have a piping of cooking gas coming to the house. No, that's a propane tank. A lot of things, brothers and sisters, because truthfully, I'm speaking about a pre-Exodus mindset. And this is what we need to have. Do not let what we have, or what we may be, I ain't gonna say um, what we may have, what we may be used to, bring disfavor from the Most High, because we feel, hey, I want this, I want that. Brother, we know that we're living in a dangerous captivity. And then we leave in a dangerous captivity, going into the wilderness, complaining. Don't say it can't happen, because it already happened. It has already happened with our forefathers leaving Egypt. I tell you, it's easy to say. I mean, it's easy to speak about the situation in which we're in right now, because truthfully, brothers and sisters, the Exodus is right at hand. That whether you want to call it a pushing out, let it be a pushing out. It's still going to amount to being an Exodus. And brothers, let's think about this here. Let's look at this now. Why hasn't the world responded to the United States? You got all these countries. All they got to do is band together. You don't think they thought about this stuff? You didn't think that, hey, if this country over here saying this here, all right, do I have your word to this country? You go come back and you go, hey, let's make it rain there. You don't think that these countries are not thinking that way? They do. What is the reason that's why is it they holding back right now? Because truthfully, it can be done in a matter of one, not even a day. It does not take a day for these countries to come together and say, you know what, we go make it rain. I got these types of bombs. I got this here. I got that there. By the time but they won't even know what hit them. Is you, Israel, the reason why they have not decimated this land? Is you. And all praises to the Most High. He knows exactly how he got these people in here and the way they're moving. These people know exactly what they're thinking and what they're going to do. The thing is, brothers, for those that can make the exodus, that's just my encouragement, brothers. Do just that. Do just that. I tell you, this is serious. And I'm going through, I mean, not it ain't the fact that I'm turning a deaf ear to the warnings. I'm not. But I do recognize, brothers, that, and I say this to all you working brothers, don't let your work get you so bombarded that you forget what times you're living in. Do not, because when those days come upon you, and it's going to come, you do not want to be around here looking all shell shocked. When you've been shell shocked, you lose a measure of thinking ability. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do now, or where I'm going to go. I got to start packing some stuff up. Which, in essence, brothers and sisters, it's already been encouraged to us to have your go bag packed always, and especially if you have a family, have those things um at your where you can just grab and go. Brothers, sisters, I'm gonna say this with a great deal of warning. Keep your kids right next to you. I don't care if your child is 20 years old. If he's up and down the street, he need to be with a group of people. I'm not putting nothing past the system. These people that call themselves been deputized, brothers, they can grab your kids and your child may end up, your young adult may be in some other country. They already did the test and it works. It works. We are in a they took one individual, a citizen of the United States, born and raised here, and he ended up in some other country in prison. Had to prove that he was a citizen. Now, let me tell you something, brothers. How can you imagine the stress he had to go through to prove he was a citizen in another country? Now, you're talking about electronic messaging, and then all it takes is somebody, oh, I didn't get that message. Brothers, this is that time where we need to be coming out. I mean, coming together is an understatement. This is one time we need to be together. And see, right now it may not sound like it's a necessity, but very soon we're gonna understand how serious it is, and that we need to be just going back and forth talking about flea doctrine and things of that nature, and brothers and sisters who say no, I'm going on the Most High. Brothers and sisters, those are the conversations we don't need to be having. You feel that you need to leave, so be it. Your funds may not be there for you to lead. Who are you? Who are we to judge a brother? Only thing we need to be doing right here, right now, is encouraging one another and to be building ourselves up together as a family, spiritually, physically, and mentally. This is what we need to be doing. These are the fights that we need to be having. And this is across the board. These last days, brothers, no, they real. The ship started, and the devil is not trying to let up because he's seeing, brothers. Yahushua was called to the throne of the Most High. It's our time. We're being called away into Exodus, into a wilderness, away from the devil. It's our time, brothers. This is what's happening. All right, you said, brother, they just showed there are others that are dead. Dead. I tell you. Mm, mm, mm. The United States pays $6 million to El Salvador to keep those prisoners. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you. See this. I know your brothers and sisters heard me say this. I do not put nothing past the devil, nothing past the system. This is his world. This is his people, and they're doing his bidding. I I know this family that's from El Salvador. Well, I know this lady, and she and her sister, they left years ago, but they walked. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. They caught a ride so far, but once they got into Mexico, she said for them to leave El Salvador and to come to the United States, it takes about a month, a little bit over a month to get to United States. They said the most dangerous part of it is going through Mexico. Uh, they said no, they had to sleep with the rattlesnakes, where everybody slept together and things of that nature. Uh, Everybody hold up because in the desert it gets real cold at night, and a lot of people didn't wake up the next day. So the lady was telling me, then that's when a lot of the women, they going through Mexico, they was getting raped. So now, and at the same time, when they got to the borderline of United States and then they were still in Mexico, that's when they have to like cut through barbed wires and things of that nature. But she said it's very bad in El Salvador. She said especially the prisons. See now, brothers. Hmm, truthfully, it's a loss of words as to what we need to do. What is it going to take for us to really um, say, you know what? We go cling to ourselves in order for us to protect ourselves. What is it going to take for us to do that? Is it going to take a little bit more men to be going into prison outside of countries? And what is the purpose of a country paying other countries to keep the prisoners? That's brothers. Ooh, good gracious. I don't know. My encouragement is this: if you ever get caught in that situation, brothers and sisters, um, what is this? Start. Man, I don't know, making your exit out of prison to the best of your ability, because you know for a fact you don't belong there. You do not. I just hit a message by mistake. I put it in the chat. I don't know what that is. That was by mistake. But I tell you, brothers, this is real. This is what's happening to Israel. This is the time where, yeah, we're going to start screaming out to the Most High a whole lot more when these things happening now. Because now you know you was born in captivity, but now you got your captivity is taken from this country and you've been given to another country. Oh, brothers, that's on a whole different plateau. And you got a country that has been paid to keep you. Come on now. That's just another portion of how dangerous it is for Negroes. Brothers, and I'm talking to the brothers. And for you brothers and sisters, like and share this, because we're gonna have to come to an understanding of what's real. This is real. I don't want to hear a conversation from a brother or a sister saying, my son he's missing. Nobody know where he's at. Or my daughter. Until you get that phone call and they come to find out they somewhere in a whole different country. Brothers, we have knowledge now of what this country is doing, what the government has done, what the government has paid out to hold you. How are we going to use that knowledge? Are we going to continue to go back and forth over some teachings, or are we going to get into survival mode? Come on. We. Mm, mm, mm. This, brothers, we are in a very dangerous situation. Very dangerous situation. Brothers, start telling your kids. Somebody pull a gun on you and tell you to get inside of a car. You just tell them, you got to drop me right here. Do not get into that car out of fear. This is something we want to start teaching our kids now. You got people out there that's scoping out these kids. And when they can get to our kids, and we looking for our kids and we trying to find out where our kids are at, yeah, that's that stress that's going to be up on that mother and father, brothers and sisters. We're gonna start telling them, no, don't hop in no car. If you got a hoop, holler, yelling, scream, do what you need to do. They go drop you right then and there. But do not hop in that car. I tell you, brothers, this is the conversation we need to be having with our kids. It's just that real now. Now, and the sad thing about this, brothers, sister, this is some things I just don't understand. How in the world you gonna talk about the dollar is about to be no good? And you paying countries to hold on to some citizens, scream, run, yelling, kicking. I mean, hey, Sister Linda Cross. I mean, if you got to yell in a different language, yell in a different language. I'm serious. I'm telling you, this stuff is real. We can't put nothing past this system. And now you go talk about some martial law. What? Come on now. There's no black people out there coming running up to him like he's a messiah. What's going to happen is they're gonna run up on the wrong neighborhood. They're gonna run up on the wrong set of Negroes. That's what's going to happen. And people, and you know what, brothers, and it's going to serve as a learning because now we thought it was a bad neighborhood. Now, kind of find out that bad neighborhood is the one that's protecting you. Yes, that bad neighborhood turns out that's the one that's protecting you because everybody see what goes on. You ain't gonna go past a block to find the yeah, we seen them over here, so and so, so and so. It's going to serve as a protection. That's what's happening. Tell these kids to get in this car. I don't care what they got, because trust and believe. If they're in your neighborhood and they throw off some rounds, everybody in the neighborhood go open up their windows and go come out. And that vehicle may not make it out the neighborhood. This is a protection that we need to be having now, brothers and sisters. Yes, they fooled us. They lied to us and they brought all that stuff to our neighborhoods. I seriously believe them. Those bad neighborhoods, brothers, no, they're gonna turn into a protection because even the thugs are gonna start to wake up because they gonna recognize one thing. Man, I got kids too. Don't think that they don't have a heart. This is the Most High knows exactly how to turn events on them. Because right now, they know they can come into the neighborhoods, ride around as if they have a player's card to ride through the neighborhood. That's about to be revoked. They won't have that privilege, and that privilege is fastly being ripped up. It ain't gonna be the drugs that's going to damage the neighborhood. That's going to come to. It's going to be a drought. Hang it up, brothers and sisters. It's going to be a drought, and that's if the drought ain't even started yet. That's if it hasn't started. It's going to happen. Everything that they tried to use against us, brothers and sisters, is going to backfire on them. All these sisters that come up missing, now, brothers and sisters, nah, that stuff is going to come to a halt. And for all the missing brothers and sisters, eventually, trust and believe. The Most High said, whatever they did in the darkness shall come to the light. It's going to come to the light, and it's going to piss a lot of brothers and sisters off once it comes to the light. You want to talk about coming together? You want to talk about us coming together as a people? Let that light continue to shine. Let it be known where all of these sisters, brothers that's been kidnapped for years, where they've been staying at, where they've been held at rather. And it comes to our attention as to this the testing that they've been doing on our brothers and sisters. Yeah, you about to get a black people onto a whole different level that they will wish they never had done. This is not hate speech, brothers. This is not hate speech at all. It's going to be an emotional speech because it's going to be one that's going to hurt and anger you because they have offended a people that is related to you and they practice it. They practice that type of hate against your people, our brothers, our sisters. They did these tests. The Most High said, what was done in the darkness shall come to the light, and trust and believe. If it's going to come to the light, brothers and sisters, don't tell me that it's not going to affect you. It's going to piss you off to a whole different degree. That's what it's going to do. It's going to put you on a whole different level of how and what they have done that they kept away from us. And now all of a sudden we go, oh no, brothers and sisters, no, we go be on a whole different level then. Ain't no such thing as talking about you paying them to hold on prisoners. No, you just may be that prisoner that may be going. This is what's going to happen. It's going to happen, brothers. Ain't no if or maybes. No, it's going to happen. The Most High knows exactly what he's doing. He's gearing his people up. This place do not love you. He been telling us. He told our forefathers that in who we when they walked the earth. When they walked the earth, he was telling them the nation they do not love you like I love you. And the Most High got to a point. He said, you know what? Whatever they have done in the darkness, I'm going to shed the light on it. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you feel how I feel when they do to my people. This is what the Most High is letting us do. He's going to let us feel this. He's going to let us feel it. And if you feeling it, trust and believe, brothers and sisters, the Most High already felt it. You just got to feel it because our forefathers didn't believe him. Now we got to feel it. We're going to have to feel. Yes, we're going to feel. You're going to get that anger. Hang it up. Hang it up. You're going to feel it. This is just a portion of the darkness. Brothers, it's that full-blown light. That's the one that's going to, it's going to trample. It's going to, oh, good night. Brothers. That time, that light thoroughly shines. That's going to be real. And it's going to be one that they, ooh-wee. And you know, the thing about it, Sister Cross, is this. The traffickers, the kidnappers, I'm not just talking about the United States. I'm talking about in all of Africa. And you're right, Sister Melody. Prayer's going to be one. You see, we as a people, we think humanly. We do. We think family. We think, hey, this helps. This helps. This can help you with that. This food can help. If you take this herb, it'll do that. That's how we think. The nations don't think that way. They think, how much money can I get out of this person, and then how can I keep them sick so they can keep on giving me money? That's the way the world thinks. But this hurt, this hate that the Most High is feeling, brothers and sisters, whatever has been loosed in heaven shall be loosed on earth. Does not the scripture say that, brothers and sisters? So now, the Most High is going to loose his hate onto you. He's going to let you see this. He's going to see right. He's going to show you exactly why he hates what's happening to his people. I'm going to shed light on it. That light is going to be shown, brothers. You just may see something that's going to make your stomach turn when it can't. We seen George Floyd. We seen his brother. We seen him literally fall asleep in death in real time. We seen a man calling out to his mama. Now, you sisters, You brothers, imagine that your son or daughter is lying there crying out for you in a dying moment. Shh, come on now. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you will feel. And then at the same time, how do you think the Most High is feeling? You're sharing the same type of hate. That's what you're going to be sharing. You got to see it. You're going to have to experience it. Because when the Most High says separate yourself, he means separate yourself. And when you're going through these things, you understanding these things, trust and believe. Separating yourself it's going to be just like breathing. It's going to be so natural for you, for us. When the Most High says separate yourself, boom, we going about our business. We separating. We are separating. It's going to be so easy for us to do it. But the Most High, listen to him. What he just wanted his people to trust him. So outside of trust, the Most High said, they need to see. They need to understand why I say separate yourself. Marry your own marry into your own family. Keep this bloodline clean and pure. We had to feel this, brothers. It was a necessity. It was ordained that we feel it. Feel it, see it, and understand it. Because when the Most High speaks now, what do? Oh, he got our attention. He said, do this, we're going to do it. We're going to have that trust. We're going to have that trust. You don't have to explain nothing to us. He has proven who he is. And we are the people who can speak these things because we have that life experience of fighting back and forth and praying and crying, sighing with the desperate need of a saving from the Most High, because we have been up and close and personal with the devil. Sister Linda Cross, when the Most High gonna say, separate yourself, trust and believe, we're gonna do it so quick it ain't gonna be. Sister, let me tell you something. Let me say this, Sister Cross. When the Most High said, look, it's time for y'all to go, we go up, we gonna be at that door before the Most High even finish what he's saying. We gone. Because we gonna understand. We have come to understand. When he speaks, we move. We are that generation of people. We did not even know who we were. Now we come to understand this. We come to understand all of this stuff that we've been going through. Now it's making a whole lot of sense. We have an experience that other Israelites do not have. And I'm talking about our forefathers. We have the experience of everything the Most High has told us what not to do and what to do. We have that experience, brothers. That's our resume. We have all of it. No other Israelites prior to us have this. Granted, Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 CE. That was the start of our tribulation. But the last 400 years, that was us. We went through some things. We seen some things. And we understand the activity of the devil. That's what we got. You want to talk about a trampling of a people? That's us. A people that has come to appreciate the Most High? That's us. A people that says, the Most High says, separate yourself. That's us. That obedience that the Most High wanted, that's us. Granted, we're about to go into the wilderness, and that's to weed out the rebels, but they're still part of us. They're still part of us. Now, what they decide to do personally, individually, that's going to be up on their own heads. But we're going to have that experience. That's going to be that free will. That's going to be that individual line of reasoning, whether he want life or he want his flesh. And we all know that you're going to be condemned when you're dealing with that flesh. We're those people, brothers and sisters. And let us maintain and let us continue to appreciate that we're the people the Most High was talking about to Abraham, his seed, the seed who will be living in the time of the end. We're those people. Let us appreciate that. Let us really hone in on that. Because the experience that we have, our forefathers do not have this. And truthfully, I don't wish what we went through upon no one. But it had to come upon us. It had to come upon us. And I'm going to say it again. It was a necessity that we experience this up close and personal in order for us to relay back to our people. No, we can't go down this road. We've been down that road. We've been down that road. We dance in the middle of the street with the devil. We're not trying to do that 1-2 step with the devil ever again. When the Most High speaks, he speaks. He said, do this, we're going to do that. We're that people, brothers, and let that sink in as to who you are. We are those people that are the generation that's coming out of that 400-year captivity. We have came to appreciate the Most High. This is not that time for us to be granted. Oh, let me go back on this one. Granted, some of the action of some of our brothers and sisters, is going to happen. And when I tell you, when I started looking at these scriptures, brothers and sisters, a lot deeper, and the Most High, he shed lights on them. When he's saying that we're going to betray one another and things of that nature, brothers and sisters, yes, I mean, those scriptures, they hitting hard. Because now you're starting to understand, you're starting to see, whether it's personal or not, you start to understand the action of our brothers and sisters has a lot to do with the last days. They do. You got brothers and sisters right here worrying about some things that, brother, you be like, are you for real? I mean, we have this clear and present danger. Hey, the scriptures already said it's going to happen. You're going to have some that's claiming to be, some going to be false prophets. It's happening, brothers, amongst Israel. And at the same time, you can use it against them from religious teaching. You're saying Israel is done away with. All right, why is these people doing this here? You're saying the laws are done away with. What group of people? Oh, go look in the all black neighborhoods and tell me what they're going through. Woe to those who do not keep my father's law. That woe is upon who? It's not other nations. You're go on the west side of Chicago, go on the south side of Chicago. If you want to see a people not living by the law, go into those neighborhoods. You're going to see exactly who they are. and it's affecting those people. Yahushua know exactly who he was talking about. He was talking about his people. He wasn't talking to the world. We're the ones who got affected by that. That woe, hey, that woe slapped us in the face. Oh, brothers, pick and choose your battles. Let us make a firm stand for the Most High. We have the history. We have the struggles. When the Most High said, "Do this and do that," we brothers, let us move in the way the Most High wants us to move. Call it a precursor to the for the Exodus. We, this generation, is coming out of captivity. Our life will be upon our own heads because we experienced all of it. And for us to get into that wilderness, brothers and sisters, and to get over there and act a plum fool, that's gonna be up on us. Now, if you ever see me around you, brothers and sisters, and I feel that you getting out of hand or something, I end up saying, I disappeared. Trust and believe, I'm disappearing from a judgment that may be coming upon you. Don't get funny with me. I love breathing. I don't want my breathing privileges to be revoked. I do not. But if I feel you may be coming up against the Most High, I'm gonna break camp real quick because it's going to happen. We're gonna have to make some decisions, brothers and sisters. We're gonna have to. We're going to recognize when we see danger. We're gonna see danger because we have a brothers and sisters. Let's understand this here. We have this sense about ourselves. We can tell when a person is upon some nonsense. We can tell when a convenience store is about to get robbed. We can look at people action and like, oh man, this dude over here, this Negro kind of shady, man. He on some dumb stuff. We know that we have that history. What makes you think that we're not going to have that in the wilderness? It's just something about us. We have that. We can look at a person, a Gentile, and can tell, oh, this cat, man, kind of prejudice. And usually we be on point. We have that about individuals. We could tell when they're up on some dumb stuff. And the same thing is going to happen, brothers, in the wilderness. But you got to start making, and it may be your family member. You might have to look here, you need to straighten that nonsense out. And if you don't, you go get dealt with. No, brothers and sisters, because let me tell you something. Coming out of this 400-year track, trust and believe, you will be very forceful because you will have that understanding. You will have that experience. You want to have that experience. You're going to say, no, the Most High said we to go do this here, and we're going to do this here. And you got somebody who's going contrary to the Most, you can be like, no, you go check yourself. That's what you're going to do, or hey, you need to leave. We don't want to deal with you. That's how you're going to be, Israel, because it's going to affect your livelihood and that of your family. And if you got a family, you go think about your family. Look here, brother, you need to go on about your business. You need to go on over there. Now, I told you too many times. The Most High said we go do this here, and you want to do contrary. You're gonna know that that man is putting you in danger because we have that experience of coming out of that 400-year track, and we're not trying to go back down that road ever again. And so now, if it means that you got to make a decision, You got to go. All right, so tell them they got to go. And it may, like I said, brothers, it may be your family member, and you will try your very best to correct a person action. But that's gonna be up on them what they want to listen or not. But it's good, but it's going to be a weeding out of the rebels. It's going to be it. Right now, brothers, this pre-Exodus, yes, let the Most High speak and let the Most High say, hey, gather my people together. And the world is seeing this. And you may have a true thug down to the heart. He gonna be holy at that time. He's going to be holy. He or she is going to be holy. She may be right here twerking and everything. She gonna become the most holiest woman on this planet Earth, and it's gonna be out of fear. It's going to be out of fear because now they're seeing the Most High hands in gathering His people. Yeah, it's going to get everybody's attention. It is. It's going to get everybody's attention. All the twerkers go stop. All the thugs going to stop. They're gonna be in fear. And then, boom, go into the wilderness. Yeah, that wilderness. Then, once the dust has settled, because let's just say the thugs, the twerkers, and all that, they get into the Bible, they get to reading the scriptures, and they start believing in things of that nature. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. It's going to happen. And I'm not going to say this now. I'm going to say it this way. To some, it's going to be a wake up call. It is. It's going to be a wake up call. And for some of our brothers and sisters, they're going to wake up and they go like, man, you mean to tell me I was in the world doing all this? And they're going to have a deep repentance of it. Some brothers, once that dust has settled and the Most High is not speaking, they're going to go back to, some are going to go back to their old lifestyle. They're going to at least attempt to do it. Let's just say it that way. That's when they're going to start showing their true selves. That's what they're going to do. Because there's going to be a weeding out. I tell you. Hold on, Sister Melody. You said we need to keep it activated and tags on our vehicle inside. Let me tell you something, sister. I was thinking about that too. Having those like GPSs on the phones, the cars, and things of that nature. I just hope it don't get to that. But unfortunately, sister, it seems like we are. I ain't gonna say we late to the party, but it seems like we need to do that. It seems that's what we need to do. Brothers, in closing, this is my encouragement. Let us continue to maintain this privileged position, and I say privilege, of being that generation of people the Most High was speaking about when we did not exist. When we did not exist, He was speaking about us. This is the reason why I call it a privilege. He was thinking about us when we did not exist. And unfortunately, we had to go through what we had to go through for a nation. Brothers and sisters, I don't think you'll understand the gravity of what the Most High put on us. Yes, there was a great deal of test, patience, and death, sickness. You name it, we went through it. We had to be that generation. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Yvonne Daniel. Where you been hiding at? I thought you became a millionaire. Forgot about a brother. Good night. Where you been hiding at, sis? Mm, that's who we are. Unless I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, it is a privilege. It has been a privilege to be awakened as to who we are. We woke up and we grabbed hold to it. We grabbed hold to the Most High. That's what we did. We grabbed a hold to Him. Oh, you mean to tell me He is our Elohim? He's our Creator, and I mean our with a capital O-U-R. Period. He is the Elohim of who? Israel. We were chosen who? By Him to be a holy nation. It is a privilege, brothers. Yeah, I got you on that one, Sister Yvonne. Let me tell you something, sis. And I'm saying it just not to you, and I'm saying it to everybody. Brothers and sisters, truthfully, when it comes to our family members, we're gonna have to tell them. And you know, brothers and sisters, because with me, it got to a point. I got tired of the arguments. Black families, when this person want to get their point out, they're raising their voice, and you're like, man, next thing you know, everybody raising their voices and everybody getting upset. The devil is always in the mix because he does not want you to bring this life-saving message to your family. He wants those Israelites done away with. That's what he wants. You have never seen a time in your life that when you start speaking, you say, no. We're the people of the book. We're the Israelites. We're the descendants. You can go with that. You can call me brothers and sisters. You can open up their scriptures and show them scripture word for word. These are the signs that'll be up on my people. You got an argument that the devil is in the mix. And when he's whispering in their ears, brothers, that stuff can be so nerve-wracking and it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But you must continue to preach, especially those of your own household. All right, granted. Brothers and sisters, if we get into an argument, guess what one thing about an argument does? It turns into gossip. So now, that argument that you may have with your family about who we are, the scriptures and things, brothers and sisters, let the gossip go, because the gossip is going to serve as a preaching mechanism amongst your family. Oh, she crazy. Yvonne, you know that girl touched. Now she called herself Hebrew. And knowing good and well, those people in the Middle East, those are the Israelites. But you showed them from the scriptures of who we are. They're going to call you some of everything except the child of the Most High. But that's the gossip you want to get out, because that gossip is going to lay a seed somewhere down in your family. And then if it was said this way, when, not if, when the Most High stands up and said, gather my people together, guess what? Yvonne ain't gonna be so crazy then. She ain't gonna be so, she been touched all right. She was touched by the Most High to wake us up. That's what's going to happen. Hold on. Oh. You know what, sister? I did the same thing. I did mine 3 times. I'm serious, sister. I did it 3 times. Oh, I spent some money though. I spent some money. And it showed on my mother's side, it was Igbo. They did the Igbo. And then on my father's side, it was Yoruba. And I told my family and everything. That stuff. I mean, what? You can hear crickets when I was talking. Let me put it that way. It's like it don't phase them. But let me tell you something, sis and brothers. The Most High knew exactly who to wake up out of our family. And like I said, brothers and sisters, consider it a privilege. You're not alone. You're not. The Most High deemed it necessary to wake you up. He already knew that from the bring this person into existence. This is going to be the person who's going to save this family. They go talk about you. Hold on. Yahushua already said what was going to happen to you, Sister Yvonne, Sister Linda, Sister Melody, myself, Brother Galen. He already told you what was going to happen to you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to call you some of everything. He already pre-warned you what you was going to go through. Go through it. We was told this is what's going to happen. They're going to consider you crazy. Oh, do I need to tell you how crazy my family used to call me? Well, still call me? Yeah. Come on now. Oh, hold on, sis. Let me do this. Boom, boom. Alrighty. You said the test came back 99.7 Yoruba. If I'm from Judah, mother's side. Boom, boom. Wow. You know, but sister, let me tell you something, Sister Daniel. One thing I would say, this is just me to you. You already laid the seed. That's all you needed to do. You already laid the seed. See, there's a calling, sister. You answered the call. You woke up. And that call is like, let's just call it the first wave. The Most High is an Elohim of order. He's an Elohim of order. All righty. Let's go back and look at Moses. It was Moses, Aaron, and then down to the priestly tribe, and down through the tribal leaders. And from the tribal leaders, you're talking about the elders. Some over 100, some over 1,000, some over 2,000, some over 3,000. That's the order that the Most High got it out. Now, the Most High knows exactly how He's waking His people. He's doing the same thing, sis. The same thing. He woke up Brother Galen, woke up Sister Kathy, woke myself up, woke you up. And every last one of us have the same story. Our family members are a trip. You going in front of scripture, and it always end up in an argument. Then they talking about you. It's supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. Ooh. It is a privilege. It is a privilege, brothers, to be in the predicament that we are in, to be in the state in which we are in. And then it's going to be your family members. It's going to be your family members that's going to look back at you. Yeah, you was trying to tell us. You was trying to tell us. And when that fear kicks in, brothers and sisters of your family members, guess who they're going to be calling you? They're going to be calling you. Because it's going to be that fear. That fear is going to kick in deeply. That fear is going to kick in deeply. Because now, all the words that you said, all the gossip they put out there, that fear is going to get them. It's going to get them. It's going to get them. Oh no, Sister Melody, the Most High is going to wake them up, and they're waking it up. Truthfully, sister, they're waking it up. See, it's going to be that gossip. That gossip is going to flip on them so quick. Ooh, whatever was done in the darkness shall come to the light. Gossip, as we know it, it's dark. It's dark talk. But that talk is going to turn around and serve as a reality. It's going to serve as life saving. That's the shift. And you want to talk? Oh, please, sis. No, we are in a privileged position. The Most High knew. All right, send out that first wave of awakening. Welcome, brothers, to the wave of awakening. And he sent you out to wake your family up. Because when it's all over said and done, we're going to end up being a nation. That's what's going to happen. It will end up being a nation of us. And when the Most High sent out that call for his angel to gather his people, you just may find yourself stepping out in front of your family members due to fear. No, she was the one. What was his name? What's his name? Harriet Tubman. Was her family not looking to her to lead the family? Sister Melody, Sister Yvonne. Come on now. You're gonna have the same thing with brothers. They're gonna look for that person to take the lead in that family. That's one thing you're not gonna have an argument about. Let's be real about this, brothers and sisters. Mm, mm, mm. Let me tell you, Sister Melody, they're not listening right now because truthfully, they're being hindered by the devil. And this is the reason why we have Revelation 12, when the Most High says he's going to take his people away from the face of the devil. Now, that's when we're away from the devil. We will not have an excuse to say the devil made me do it. Right now, you have a hindrance with the devil, but due to the undeserved kindness of the Most High, he woke you up. He woke you up. That's what he did. He woke you up because he knew in time you're going to wake your family up. Yeah, it's going to be stressful. It's going to be stressful off the top. It's going to be stressful. Nah, man, it's not that we trying to sit right here and think it's going to be peaches and creams. No, it's not going to be peaches and creams. Of course, what? It's just not. Not up under the devil's nose. But when we are taken away from the face of the devil, even with the Exodus, they're gonna come running. They're going to hear, Sister Melody. They go hear. If they love breathing, they go hear. If you want to talk about a scary people, sister, we scary. We can talk all that bad stuff. We can talk it. But when the Most High stands up, we bow down. But once the Most High calms down, a lot of the rebels calm down too. They get more into their rebelness. See, we can talk that stuff all we want. I don't care how bad they may talk all that nonsense. Sister, please, they can kick rocks with it. Because eventually they're gonna make a decision. They're going to make a decision whether to choose life or they're going to choose death. It's going to be one or the other. And I'm not trying to fool myself to thinking that all of my family members are going to get it. I'm not. Some of them, they're going to fall to the wayside because of what they're going to choose. They're going to fall. And then, shoot, sister, but my thing is this. Some of my family members work my last good nerve. And you be like, Negro, please, are you for real? Until you get to a point, I mean, at least I get to a point, look here, let me go ahead and break camp. And I cut my association. I kid you not. My family members become strangers. That's what they become. If they get on my last nerve now, that's just me. If this is where I need to have a measure of peace, so be it. I'm going to maintain peace from a distance. Whew. Let me see what you're saying, sister. The General Michael Langley called out Ibrahim Torre relying on him. Oh, that was that. You talking to the black guy, right, sis? Yeah. Sister Yvonne, that was not a good look. That was not. That was not a good look for him. It was not. He that was a sad. I don't know what newspaper what media he been following, but he should be seeing the actions of Trump. And that right there should have told him with common sense, wait a minute, hold on, you try to get rid of Negroes out of the army and all this stuff here. You're taking down pictures of black militaries and things of that nature, taking them out of history books, and then you will get up here in front of a camera and say this? Come on now. Whew. But brothers, like I said, we are in a privileged position. Some of you brothers and sisters has been an awakening. Some of you been anointed alone because everything works in order. The Most High said he's going to choose his governors, his leaders from amongst who? Israel. You will not have a nation that's going to come up. You ain't gonna have a Gentile that's gonna come. Oh yeah, I'm teaching these Israelites so and so, so and so, so. No, you're not going to have that. Trust and believe that person. That person who's going to be taking a lead over you is going to share your blood. He's going to be of Israel. It will not be a Gentile. It will not be a Gentile. Although grafted, they do not share bloodline. Brothers, us, we're here. We're living. We are living examples to our forefathers. And when this time do come, and I say when, and ain't no if, when the time comes, they're going to hear about our struggles. And their struggle and our struggles is going to compare, it's automatically going to compare to their struggles. You mean I remember, the Most High telling us, and let's go into let's just say the days of Yahusha before the destruction of Jerusalem. And brothers and sisters are being resurrected. And we sharing our life experience as Israel. And we're the last, we are the last of the Israelites to come out of captivity. We went through the longest out of all of Israel. We went matter of fact, if you compared all of Israel captivity outside of the 400 year, they will not compare to this 400 year. They cannot compare to it. And you add all of them together, it's not going to come nowhere close to 400. We're the longest. And this is the worst of all of Israel. Israel has never been in captivity on a global scale. We're the first and the last, all at the same time. That's who we are. And this is the last. We're going to have that life experience that we share with our forefathers. That's what we're going to have. Not to saying we, going there and we're going to start putting one another down, but it's going to show us, and it's going to show them, and it's going to show us of why it was a necessity for us to listen to the Most High and not to challenge His word. That's what it's going to show us as a nation. This is the reason why the devil is upset. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Kathy. Let me do it this way. Boom. Boom. Then with hell breaks loose, that's when. Yeah, you're right, Sister Kathy. Family, friends will hear us. And it may be a tad bit too late. But this is the reason why I say, brothers, we may lose some love, some loved ones. We just might. It's a strong possibility, put it that way. There's a strong possibility. And this is the thing, brothers. I tell you, brother, we don't have a long ways to go, brothers. We do not. That's one thing we do not have. We do not have a long ways to go. Mentally, spiritually, physically, we got to make some decisions. We're going to continue, whether we're going to continue to talk to our family members, keep on laying seeds. That's it. That's all you're doing, truthfully, brothers and sisters, laying seed. We lay the seeds, let it turn into gossip. Because that's one thing. If you ever want to get the preaching work out there, preach. They're going to turn it into a gossip. And they're going to start talking about you, that servant of the Most High, who's calling herself or himself Israel. Let that gossip go. Let it go ahead and speak. Because that gossip is a seed. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a seed, brothers. It's going to be a seed. And eventually that seed is going to blossom. It's going to blossom full blown. Hold on. Oh. You know what, sister? Let me tell you something though. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, sis. I'm gonna say it that way. But I will say this. I'm gonna say it this way, sister. Let the Most High move you. Let him be the one that takes the lead, because truthfully, sister, the Most High said this. He has a desire not to destroy no one. He has a desire. If the Most High, they begging for their life. The Most High's heart is just like ours. It's open. And don't get me wrong. Now, someone will get on your nerve. They will. They will get on your nerve. But let the Most High. This is my encouragement. Let him lead you. Let him lead you. Because this is what the Most High been asking Israel to do for a long time. And we got down to this 400 years, sister. It is a privilege to be counted in and amongst that 400-year captivity. Because we got that experience, sister. That experience is a privilege. Hard? Yeah. Privilege? Yes. I tell you. They're going to call us this or that, brothers and sisters. And let's just take it with a grain of salt. Because things are about to happen. The conversation that we having right down to this day, the brothers and sisters, is going to lowball some of everything. That's what it's going to do. Because things are going to get a whole lot intense. If you want to talk about seeing some holy days, when you want to talk about seeing strange things in the skies, those are the days that's before us. You want to talk about giants, brothers, sisters, this and then these people talking about opening up portals. I was talking to Brother Galen and Sister Kathy. They over in Zambia, and we was talking about the Pope dying and everything. I was like, wait a minute, ain't this the same guy that was talking about opening up a portal? And they said that's when he got sick. That's when he got sick, when he called himself opening up some portals. Yeah, open up a portal. Somebody came through and grabbed a hold to him. Come on, brothers and sisters, this is what's happening. The days of Noah and the days of Lot are combined in one generation in the time of the end. Now, they thought they can go and do these things. And these things, these demons and things, brothers and sisters, it's shifted. It's real now. We're about to see some things, brothers and sisters. That's like, ooh, we probably just seen it on TV. They're going to take a TV and make it a reality. This is what the demons are doing. Let me tell you something, sis. I mean, that's the thing about that, Sister Melody, is this. They love to gossip. Let the gossip go. If you want to get something out, sister, you never got to formulate it into a gossip. Use what they got, what they love against them. Use it. If it's gossip, put it out there. Hey, we the Israelites. That's what everybody's saying. I mean, if that's what it's going to take, so be it. So be it. Because I mean, what? Sister, let me tell you something. I mean, for the majority of blacks, we all are in churches. We all pretty much called ourselves Christians. But the Christian church, I don't care what type of Christian you are, a backsliding Baptist to a Jehovah's Witness, they gossip, dominates churches. They're always talking about things they ought not. And if it seems unprofitable, they gossip about it. Go in there and tell them you Israel. That's unprofitable talk, they think. And they're going to gossip upon it. Whether it's Brother Galen, Brother Robert, Brother Kenneth, Brother Dave, Sister Van Pete, they're going to gossip. And if you know this is what they need, and not need, is what they do, put it on out there. Let the gossip serve as a witness. Let the gossip serve as a witness. And that's how I do it. I let them go ahead and gossip. Let them. Because I know the end result of it. I know they gonna come back. I know they gonna come running. That's one thing I do know. And they gonna come running back to you, brothers and sisters. This calling, yeah. This ain't gonna call. This awakening at the onset, it was a lonely one. Cause you be like sitting up saying to yourself, because truthfully, I mean, at least I did. I'm like, man, am I going crazy? I mean, why in the world? You know, and I'm thinking, like, you know, they talking about, I'm looking at these things, talking about we Israel. And so the more I get into the scriptures, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This can't be true. All my life, I was taught, you know, being Jehovah's Witness, this, and only um, a certain group of people going to heaven, and all of them came that were going to heaven was Jehovah's Witnesses, and all of them from when I was taught were white. They may have a sprinkle of my people, black. But no, hold on, just for a minute, brothers and sisters. Hold on. I'm back. But and like I was saying, um, that was what I was taught. And but one thing I would say, brothers and sisters, I recognize how the Most High was separating me from that line of teaching. That's one thing I would say that within a heartbeat. He did. He separated me. And I mean, and I kept praying. I like, you know, and I was saying to myself, maybe I'm going crazy or something. I'm saying this to myself now. But then I started praying and I said to myself, maybe I need to read the Bible more. And I got more into it. But I tell you, the more I got into it, I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me? And I never will forget this, brothers and sisters. And I was reading about the life of Yahusha. And I said to myself, I'm reading. I'm like, this sound like Negroes. You know, I'm just, looking at the actions of what I have been accustomed to when it was dealing with Negroes in the kingdom halls of Jehovah's Witnesses. Yes, I was looking at their actions. I'm like, this sounds just like these Negroes. And the more I got into Deuteronomy 28, I was like, oh man, you gonna tell me anything? Yeah, we the people. And I started telling my family members. I even started talking to brothers and sisters in the Jehovah's Witnesses organization. But they did not share the same, well, they understood the scriptures, but they were scared of the image that they was going to portray out to other brothers and sisters in the Kingdom of All Jehovah's Witnesses. I wasn't, but they got on my last nerve already. So I'm like, what? That was my mentality. I mean, what? Brothers and sisters, I was separated from uh, from them a long time ago. I mean, because they always looked upside my head like I was crazy even when I was a child. So I mean, it is what it is. And so with this awakening, it can make you think that you this here and you that there. And brothers and sisters, truthfully, that's the devil. That's the devil. Because you are of Israel. The Most High left signs upon His people, and His people are not those people over there now. That little dust. Well, I ain't gonna call it a dusty land right now because they seem like their dirt is on fire. Shucks. I mean, it seems like the dirt is on fire, and they are in some serious trouble. Very serious. Well, my thing is this, brothers, is that our family, they're going to get on our nerves. I mean, what, brothers and sisters, let's look at what they did with the Most High. He took them out of Egypt, and they get across the waters, and they tell me they wanted to go back to Egypt. And the Most High is looking at. Can you imagine what was going through the Most High's head, His mind, when they was doing all this stuff and saying this stuff here, and they were like, "Are you Negroes for real? Did you not see what I did for you people?" And brothers and sisters, we got family members the same way. We have family members that are of the same way. You'd be like, you would think they was twins. Period. I tell you. But this is the time, brothers and sisters, truthfully. Let the gossip go. Let them go ahead and gossip about it, because there's going to be a time, and it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. The Most High is going to give you favor amongst your family. In order to save His people, He uses His own people to save His people. He uses His own people to preach to His people. This good news of the kingdom must be preached throughout the whole inhabited earth, and then the end will come. Brothers and sisters, let that gossip go. Let them feed into the gossip. It's serving as a preaching mechanism, and it's going to global. It's going to go global. It's going to go. Brothers, we Israel, and let's maintain that. We're the people that's of that 400-year captivity. We own that. We are awakening. The Most High has awakened us, and let us hold that awakening near and dear, and let us move forward. This is the beginning. We are the beginning of a new nation. Not new, but of a nation that's bringing ourselves back together. The Most High allowed the nations to separate us. Now it's Him who's rebuilding us back together. And He said in the scriptures, never again will we be a divided nation. Never, never is what that's what the Most High said. We will never be separated north, south, or east, or west. We will always maintain one nation. That's who we are. And this is what we're going to live out. We are a royal priesthood. We represent the Most High. And in order for us to represent, we had to go through the fire. And we went through the fire. We got burned. The burning, it burnt off some residue that needed to come off anyway. We've been refined. And let us move on with that. Brothers and sisters, you all be safe out there. These last days, a whole lot of things are happening, and there's going to be some other things that's going to happen that we may have not ever seen before. But don't let it shake our faith. We know who we are. The Most High tells us to go this way. We go, and let's pay attention to Him and His direction. Let's walk on water. Put that flesh to the test in order to determine the strength of your spirit. And on that note, brothers and sisters, I will say shalom.